Chapter 33. Author's note. I gotta lean in for this squeaky chair. I said stop. I said shut up. It's not my fault. Okay, if you don't like... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Don't like the story. Same shit again. And it ends with Fangs, Raven, 4D help. I'll promise to help you with your story, lols. Nobody wants your help. Fuck you.
Everyone wants you to just...
Again, there's the page break of 666, and it's uneven. Fuck you. Oh my fucking god, I shooted sadly. Should we get you to St. Manga's, bitch?
What?
What?
Hell no.
Heal no, she said. Listen, Agagi.
Agagi?
I need your... That's not a real name. I need your help. Next Tim, you go back in Tim. Do you think you could ask Tom Anderson for some help?
Sure, I said Sidley. I went outside the door. Draco was there. He was wearing a big black GC... Whoa. Oh.
Come on, you know I was gonna do that.
T-shirt, which was his pajamas.
Why the fuck do I need to know that they're his pajamas?
I don't know. Hey, I said. How did it go, Anobi? Why is she now Anobi Kenobi? Like, what the fuck?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
He asked, and his voice was so sexy and low, kind of like Gerard Way when he's talking.
We never looked up who Gerard Way was.
We never will.
We need to. Just so I understand how much of a queer this guy looks like.
He's probably, like, the biggest douchebag.
I'm picturing... Do you know what I picture Draco as? Fucking Macklemore in his huge-ass coat. All the time.
You saw that picture, too, right? Where someone was like... Macklemore looks like Draco mixed with someone else.
Yeah, but I just picture him like in that fucking coat. And for some reason, every time Ebony talks to him, I just get this image of macaroni and cheese. Like, he just says that. Like, that's all he says. And she's just making this up.
Blah, blah, blah. Fine, I responded. We started to go back into the dorm. How far did you go with Satan? Draco asked jealously. Not too far, lol, I borked. Is borked a verb?
I don't know!
Is that even a word, let alone a verb?
I was waiting for... I was like, wait a minute. Wait for it.
Will you have to do it with him? Draco asked angstily.
I hope not too far, I shouted angrily.
I only want half his dick in me. I don't want it in all the way.
I only want the head.
Just the tip.
Only in my butt.
Just like that image. Oh God.
I picture just Satan's dick though. It's just like fucking spined and horned. So it's like right when he put the head in, it just
I feel like
in.
when Voldemort puts the tip of his dick in her butt, he just goes, oh, the
like
ridiculous laugh.
Yeah. I showed Tony that video after we made that reference, and we fucking watched it for 10 minutes while we were playing. What were we playing? That castle game.
Castle Crashers?
No, not Castle Crashers. The other one with we were both the black dude.
I'm trying to think really hard.
It's kind of like Happy Wars.
I don't know. I can't remember.
That one, but...
When you have 130 games in your Steam library, you can't remember all of them.
Dude. Rub it in.
I bought 10 games last week for $5. That's how ridiculous the sales are.
Rub it in.
It was one of them was Risen 2, Dark Waters, and it wasn't very good.
No. Just get Just Cause and just laugh at the game, because that game is literally just because.
I need to get Just Cause.
It's so hysterical.
I got Saints Row 3 with the $5 bundle with all the DLC.
Dildos.
It was pretty. The first thing I did was go out, mug people on the road until I got $500 so I could buy the dildo. Just so I can run around and whack people with it.
Butt naked. Like Igor
looked...
Raptor's video where it's like, welcome to Saints Row. You have these options of all this fancy armor. And it's just him, like a naked chick running through the streets, like smacking people with a dildo.
I made my character look like Tony Stark with nipple clamps and like gimp pants.
Oh dear.
I was playing with Zach and we were both at the beginning. We hadn't really played Saints Row before and we were like, alright, first thing, customize. So, I customized my guy to look fucking ridiculous with nipple clamps, and then Zach's like, alright, I'll go first, Tony. He went for business on the top, so he had a suit, and then stripper in the bottom. Then he had, like, underwear. And then I come in, my guy looks like a Princess Leia with nipple clamps and a fucking, like, bib. It was really weird. And he looked like Tony Stark for whatever reason.
Oh, God.
The default character looks just like Tony Stark. It's Robert Downey Jr.
I gotta fucking get that game.
It's pretty ridiculous. It doesn't have split screen co-op though. It's only online co-op, which is fucking annoying. Right.
I hope not too far.
Reading something.
Dan, I feel bad for shooting at him. I said sorry. We Frenched. What happened to Snipe?
I growled. You will see, Draco giggled mestrously. He opened a door. Snap and
Lumpkin.
And ND Lumpkin was there. Sirius was poking them by staging them with a black kniff.
Okay.
No, please, Lumpkin begged as Sirius started to suck his blood. I laughed statistically.
Fucking Mr. was. Oh.
The fuck? I took some photos of him and Snap being torqued. Okay, I know this is men, but think about it, people. They are pedos and Snap tried to rap them. And new sadistas ruck. Has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3? Lols.
I'm gonna put my head down and just let you finish.
Did you just talk about pedophiles just to follow it up with, have you guys seen Shrek 3?
Just gonna let you finish that. I'm gonna sit here and just collect myself.
Oh, we took some of Snipe's blood, then Draco and I went back to our ROMs. We sat on my gothic black coffin. My cloths were kinda dirty, so I put on a black leather outfit thingy, kinda like the one Sulinzi had in Underworld. Or Underworld. Spanish Underworld.
Andre.
If you haven't heard of it, then fuck you. Well, that's not very nice.
Well, you just said Spanish Underworld. I met a white guy named Andre. So. Very, very cool dude. Very, very cool guy.
Very ghetto name if you're white.
Well, he's like really, really white, and yes, he's a Monster Hunter fan, and we were just going back and forth. So that was fun.
I put on some black platform heels, high heels.
I put on shoes. Draco
put on your shoes, damn it. I swear to God, 90% of this fanfic is putting on clothes.
How long do they take? Jesus Christ.
Donnie Darko put on Desolation Livers by MCR. Den.
We started to take of each other's.
There's at least 10,000 more dots.
Look at this! Oh my God! They just got dressed up. We started to take off each other's claws.
That reminds me of the. Have you ever seen The Room with Tommy Wiseau?
Yes, I've seen The Room.
In The Room, Tommy Wiseau is having sex with his girlfriend, and it's. The editor must have been fucking high because he messed up the scene, because it starts with them making out with no clothes. Then it cuts to them putting each other's clothes on, only for the next scene to have them take the clothes off. It's really weird.
Cocaine!
It's probably ecstasy. Probably crack too.
I took off his shit and he had a 6-pack lulz. We started to make out like in The Grudge. He put his wetness in my you-know-what sexily I got an orgy. This is a 9-year-old talking about fucking sex.
Okay.
I got an orgy.
Is that something that women call men's penises? I have never ever heard a penis
wetness?
called wetness. I've heard a vagina called wetness.
I called the vagina the ruffinator, but
the vagina could pretty much be called
off of rough. So
anything, yeah, rough is a funny guy.
I made it oh my God, this is funny. You know how it was raining a couple days ago? I was out with a group of friends, and we always poke fun at Ruff because Ruff's a bit awkward. You know,
friend
he's
of
a bit
ours.
awkward.
He's a fantastic guy.
Oh, he's so cool.
I'm sure he'd be the greatest drinking buddy, but he's kind of weird.
He's just a little awkward. And so he's got a little issues with the ladies. But what was fun, I always give him confidence. I'm like, Ruff, just go ask her. You make all the ladies wet. And I do stuff like that. And it was raining. I'm like, oh, Ruff must have been here. He made Mother Nature hot, and everyone shit themselves.
He's a firefighter, so I just got the image of him with like a fire hose, and he just goes up to women and just and then takes them away.
I actually made a joke that actually made everybody leave at lunch. I was like, Ruff was like, I should have asked her out to this thing. I'm like, Ruff, if you did, you're a firefighter. That shit would have shot like a fucking fire hose, dude.
You think firemen do that? Like,
maybe like shoot their dick with it or something, or
probably.
Would you?
I don't know. I feel like my dick would already be like a hairpin trigger, just like poking it would make it explode just from going down that pole so many times.
You like get stuck, just like. Tony, all right? Yeah.
It's okay, guys.
You're hanging.
I'll go
you're
to the next
hanging
one.
by like a dick lip.
Ew.
So you're like, oh, it hurts so good.
I feel like that would be the pain of at least 10,000 hangnails put together.
It's like the pain of childbirth, but change childbirth with your dick lip getting pinched.
That's awful. Oh, Draco. Oh, me fucking dear Draco. I screamed passionately as he got on erection. Erukation. Okay. I love you, Tabany, he whispered sexily. Oh, I'm sorry.
And then we fell asleep.
I love you, Tabany, he whispered sexily, and then we fell asleep, lol. We fell asleep.
Asleep.
So that chapter was them getting dressed and then fucking. What are we doing with our life, though? You know this. What are we doing with our life? I could have gone to med school.
I'm gonna fucking end it. I'm gonna fucking.
That hurts. Stop it.
Stop.
It's
a mild inconvenience.
like someone stabbing you to death. Stop it. Come on, bro.
Stop. Oh.
This was so bad.
This
is like breaking my spirits.
This is like our motivation for the day just got sucked out, and we have like 6 more chapters to go.
I'm pretty sure this author's existence is like the best argument for prenatal abortion.
Is there a picture of her somewhere?
I don't think so. Like, nobody knows who she is.
Do you not know what her name is? Does nobody know what her name is?
Nobody really knows.
What are the speculations? So we can just try to look her up.
I don't know. There's a lot. The consensus is that yes, she's like a high school student or a middle school student or something.
I think she's like a fucking 6th grader.
Disgusting.
She's like a fucking like 6th grader. Just got experienced at like, this is what porn is.
I feel like she's some sort of strange alien from another planet coming here to emulate human emotions.
Oh,
human.
Yeah, I am your regular human friend.
Yes.
That episode. That was a funny episode.
Okay, we'll see you on chapter 34 next. See you guys next time.
Help me.